Hello guys, how are you all? So today we will start with our new chapter, what is government? For example, if we talks about Modi government, that Modi government was doing great in providing various skills to the Indian youths. Then what does the word government means? Basically, government is a group of people which comprises of MPs, MLAs, councillors, or many other elected representatives, which have the authority to govern a country or state. Now we will come on the functions of government. So what are the functions that a government has to perform? So government takes decisions to build roads and schools. Government reduce the prices of certain commodities, example onion. Government increase supply of electricity. Basically, government is the sole responsible to supply electricity in various households of the city or a country. Take action on many social issues, example for poor. And running postal and railway services, protecting the boundaries of country, maintaining peaceful relation with other country. For example, at the time of Pulwama attack, suppose if there were no government in the country, there would be a situation of mutiny in the country. So government plays a greater role in ensuring all citizens in maintaining peaceful relation with other country. And government also ensures that all citizens have enough to eat and good health facilities. For example, by setting up public distribution systems, government ensures that the population in the country which is below the poverty line would have enough to eat. And by setting up government hospitals, the government ensures that the population in the country would have good health facilities. Court are also a part of government, and government can also exercise leadership. And now we come on the levels of government. So basically there are three levels of government: national level, state level, and local level. So when we talk about the government, when we talk about the relations of the government with other governments, with other countries' governments, then basically we are talking at the national level. And when we talks about the government at particular state, for example Haryana, Delhi, we are talking at the state level. And we talk about a village, town, or locality, we are talking about at the local level. So now comes the law and the government. The government makes laws for everyone. The government has the power to make decisions and enforce its decisions. For example, any person who caught driving vehicle without a license can either be jailed or fined a large sum of money. People take steps if particular law not followed. They can go to court. And now comes on the concept of types of government. So one of the types of government is of democratic government. In a democratic government, people give power to government through elections by voting and explain its actions and defend its decisions. People have power to elect their leaders. People rule themselves through representatives. Basically, people do not participate in the elections directly, and they choose the representatives through the process of elections. And the democratic government allowed universal adult franchise, which means all adults are allowed to vote. Earlier, men who owned property and were educated were allowed to vote, but Gandhiji demanded that all adults have the right to vote. Writing in the journal Young India in 1931, Gandhiji said, "I cannot possibly bear the idea that a man who got wealth should have vote, but a man who got a character but no wealth have no vote." So, and another types of government is monarchy government. What do you mean by monarch? First of all, what do you mean by monarch? Monarch means a king or queen, which has the power to make decisions and run the government. Final decision-making power remains with the monarch. King or queen do not have to explain their actions. So that's all for today. Do like, share and subscribe the video and hit the bell icon for the latest updates.